Hello and welcome to GoECart 360 Overview. We are really excited to introduce to you this game-changing product for multi-channel retailers. So let's start out by examining what makes e-commerce so hard, especially multi-channel e-commerce. So if you're a multi-channel retailer, you're probably selling through your B2C website, the customer-facing site, and if you have any wholesale or distribution component to your business, you may also have a B2B site. You might also be selling through popular online marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, Buy.com. And who doesn't want to take advantage of the free traffic that Google Product Search sends? So you are most likely feeding your products to comparison shopping engines like Google, The Find, Shopzilla, Shopping.com. And majority of the multi-channel retailers also have a call center or a contact center where customers call in to place telephone order. So these are just some of the few outlets that a multi-channel retailer has to deal with in addition to their retail stores. But all these customer-facing applications also have to interact with back-office systems like order management, inventory and warehouse management, fulfillment systems, accounting, financial, to name a few. If you want to be at the top of your game at multi-channel e-commerce, we at GoECart have put together what we call critical success factors. It's a group of about 20 functional areas that a merchant should think about when exploring all their systems. And we have grouped them in 4 major categories: e-commerce platform, marketing, CRM, and order management system. Leading and top online retailers innovate and excel at each of these functional areas. So if you are looking to grow your business or even looking to defend yourself against your larger competitors, you really need to examine and find efficient solutions to all of these functional areas. So let's examine, if you are a small to mid-sized retailer or even a large merchant, what are your options if you want to excel at all the critical success factors that we talked about earlier. So starting with the storefront solution, you might have gotten some early traction as a small merchant using a tool like Yahoo Store or Volusion. But that's not enough because it only gets you the storefront solution. You still have to find an order management system if you're doing any significant volume of orders. So you have to integrate your storefront with your order management system, which in turn has to be integrated with a shipping and fulfillment tool like a ShipWorks or TrueShip or ShipRush. And CRM for most small to mid-sized merchants is really in a bit of a disarray, whether you're putting notes in your storefront solution or you're putting some other notes in order management system. But if you really want to do a great job at CRM, you probably need to invest in a dedicated CRM solution. And additionally, all your data has to finally flow into a financial or accounting package. These are all the different systems that you have to put together if you really want to do well in all the areas of the critical success factors we talked about earlier. Unfortunately, even that's not enough. Using one of those storefront technology, you're going to get a decent storefront. However, you're not going to get the enriched shopping experience that the consumers are looking for. Consumers today are shopping on sites like Amazon, eBay, and so on, and they're very used to getting access to the advanced technology, and they expect the same from you, no matter how small or big you are. So if you're looking for a highly enriched shopping experience, you need to additionally bring in some of the best of breed technologies like site search, guided navigation, transactional email, the improved SEO capabilities, integration with marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, ratings and reviews, personalization recommendation systems. And as you can see, there are a bunch of providers that provide these specialized technologies that you will have to integrate with your storefront. Just imagine trying to put all of these technologies together in addition to storefront, order management, shipping, CRM, financial. It becomes quite a nightmare for small to mid-sized merchant, or even a very large merchant for that matter, to put it all together. And that was the genesis of GoECart 360. That was the problem that we were trying to solve, that how can we provide small to mid-sized merchant with a package that comes with all of these tools built in seamlessly so that they can run their business and not focus too much on trying to integrate and cobble things together. And that was really what drove us to build GoECart 360. So now that I've shared with you the top challenges of a multi-channel e-commerce retailing, welcome to GoECart 360. And what makes GoECart 360 so unique and different? It is one of the first all-in-one e-commerce suite for SMB merchants that's affordable, super easy to use, and has all the critical components of e-commerce success factors that we talked about earlier. So the four major subcomponents of our system are a sophisticated e-commerce platform, an advanced order management system, full inventory and warehouse management, and a built-in CRM, all driven from a single data source, all delivered via the web in form of software as a service as 100% native web application. This figure illustrates the difference between trying to patch together multiple point solutions as compared with using a fully integrated end-to-end suite like GoECart. You'll spend a fraction on GoECart as compared with trying to put together and patch and integrate these multiple point solutions that seldom work in an integrated fashion. Additionally, it will take you twice as long in go-to-market in trying to make this all happen. If the data changes in one system, it quickly goes out of sync in all the other systems. So trying to keep all these systems integrated and talking to each other is not a simple task by any means. If you relate to any of these problems, or at least two or more problems here, you'd probably want to explore GoECart further. So the top problems we solve are my current e-commerce systems are not well integrated, and for many merchants not integrated at all, or the features on your e-commerce storefront are lagging behind, and you're not really empowering your customers, and getting your front office and back office to sync and integrate is painful, or you're not doing multi-channel e-commerce, or it's manual, or it's not very efficient, or your systems are out of date, you're using legacy applications, they're very difficult to use, or you're paying too much for these point solutions that seldom work and they're not fully integrated, or your systems are really not on demand and cannot handle seasonal spikes of traffic, and either you're over-provisioning or under-provisioning and facing performance issues. And more importantly, you don't have the key metrics to run your business in a smart way, and you don't have key reports and charts and dashboards to make timely business decisions. While there are many reasons to consider GoECart 360, we found these 8 to be the top ones. GoECart 360 is arguably the first all-in-one e-commerce suite designed from the ground up for multi-channel merchants to manage their entire business from a single application. GoECart provides you the same powerful tools and rich features as you would see on some of the largest sites out there, so that you can compete more effectively even against the largest competitors in your industry. GoECart allows you to manage your multiple sales channels easily and efficiently, all from a single backend. And because GoECart 360 is a modern web application and delivered in form of software as a service, there is no need for IT resources on your end. Our goal at GoECart is to enable business users, and therefore we've paid a ton of attention to the usability of our platform, and you'll find GoECart to be really easy to learn and really easy to use. Because GoECart 360 is a fully integrated end-to-end application, it allows you to drive growth on the front end, but also efficiency and high performance in your back office. Because all the systems are running from a single data source, GoECart is able to provide you a complete 360 view of your business so that you can make timely, data-driven business decisions. Last but not least, GoECart is very affordably priced and a great investment. In fact, you'll end up spending a fraction on GoECart of what you would end up spending in buying and integrating multiple point solutions. To further demonstrate our value proposition, here is an example of a live merchant, GameQuest Direct, that we've helped them consolidate from 3 different systems into one single GoECart 360 application. So previously they were using a Yahoo store for their storefront, AutoMotion for their order management system, and Agile for shipping and fulfillment, and we've consolidated all of those into one single GoECart 360, and collectively we've saved them $19,000 in just transaction fees alone, and they've processed over 60,000 orders this past holiday season using GoECart 360. Thank you very much for watching this overview video. I further invite you to contact us for a free consultation or a guided one-on-one demo so we can explore how GoECart can help your growing business.